Right, how's it going guys? Welcome back to another video. So I'm going to try, I say try because I'm not sure how this is going to go, but I'm going to try to do a bit of a garden tour, and I'm not going to show you my whole garden. It's not big, but I'm not going to show you everything because some of it is messy. So I'm only going to show you the bits that look good, and yes, judge me for that. But I just want to show you like what's flowering at the moment because a lot of my plants are coming into flower. These dahlias here are coming into flower. They were supposed to be planted out, but there was no space. Well, there was no space left where I wanted to put them. So I'm going to walk you around parts of my garden and show you what's looking good. And I hope you guys all enjoy. So I don't know if this is going to be like a montage or whether I'm going to talk. It's a bit windy outside, but let's just start walking and we'll see how it goes. Right, so here I've got my sweet peas and they are doing amazing. I will need to go through and start deadheading because some of these are now finished, so you just want to make sure you snap them off so that they don't go to seed. And I do normally always collect seed off this plant. I've had the same plant for a couple of years now and it just looks so pretty. We've got the borage down here, which was self-seeded by seed obviously. But that's looking pretty. I just love the blue on these. Like, I don't grow them for the flowers or anything really, but yeah, they look nice. This is looking horrible. It needs feeding. I don't feed it, and I'm just kind of going to move on from that. I do have some colocasias in my garden. Excuse the dog toy. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of mess, but I've got some colocasias here looking really nice. Some salvias. Alliums here, and then if you're wondering what that noise is, I've got my side of my greenhouse is a giant fig, so my greenhouse is kind of in between both. I have my dog. Tink, what are you doing? What have you found? Right, I've got some lilies here which are looking nice, really nice. These ones smell amazing. Another colocasia here. This one got ripped by my niece or nephew, but it's fine. Yeah, more colocasias here. These ones are looking really nice. I overwintered these in the shed, so I took them out of their pots and just overwintered the tuber, and they've come back really nicely. They took a while to get going, but once they get going they look really good. Yeah, and then I've got some here, sorry, but they're not flowering yet. Tink, seriously, leave that alone. Then what else do we have over here? It's starting to rain. I've got my kumquat here, which hasn't been potted up. He's looking really good. I haven't harvested another one yet because the last one I had was quite bitter. Then up here I've got some carnations that my nan bought me, or dianthus, whatever you want to call them. They look really nice. Some sempervivums. Over here is a bit of a mess, but it's looking very tropical right now. So I've got my coreopsis, which are looking really pretty. My cannas that I grew from seed this year, they're looking quite nice. They're starting to grow. The eryngiums, no, erigerans, sorry. Eryngiums are sea thistles. My erigerans here, hello. And the same that side as well. They're looking really pretty. They just need to fill out a bit more because I kind of want them to cascade down. I've got my Rebecchias there, which are looking absolutely lovely, and these are insane. If you guys don't have any of these, definitely get some because they actually flowered all the way up until Christmas Day last year. So yeah, really nice. I have here a cordyline. I got that one really cheap. It was like £5, and then I got a 20% discount, which is crazy for that because I see them go for like 15 quid sometimes. This is messy down here because we always burn the cardboard on that fire, so I'll kind of try and skip away from it. Oh, we've got some oxalis down here which is looking really pretty. It's just a little detail, like people don't often see it, but it's just a little detail down there. This cosmos needs to be planted out, but you can see the colours, and that new one is looking lovely, like burgundy colour. My Brugmansia is looking very nutrient deficient. I need to start feeding it. Last year I fed it liquid seaweed and it absolutely loved it, and it really needs it now because you see this yellowing. Obviously the damage is something else, but the yellowing, it just needs feeding. Yeah, you can see the yellowing is coming out quite a lot, but it is starting to flower, so that's good. My aloe and another cordyline which I haven't planted yet. And then here is where a lot of the flowers are. So we've got a lot of tiger lilies coming up down here, and they just look so nice. Like the colours on that is incredible. And these ones are just starting to finish, but we've got these like salmony pink ones looking really nice. The water feature needs some attention again. It's starting to empty a little bit, so I just need to top that up. We've got some more here. The bananas are taking a bit of a battering from the wind. As you can see, it's not a very nice day today. And then the Paulonia tomentosa, all the way up there, is taking a battering as well. And the Scotch thistle is going crazy. Yeah, so the rest of this part of the garden is very messy. Oh, I guess I can show you this. My sempervivums are flowering, but it looks like this whole thing is just covered in hairs, but these are actually just the seeds off of the Stipa tenuissima there. That just looks insane. That just looks like an ocean of grass. And then up there I've got the yucca. What else have we got over here? Yeah, sorry, I'll show you a better look at that. It's looking really pretty, but just these horrible grass seeds, they really get stuck in there, so I don't really know what to do about that other than leave it. But yeah, this is looking okay. And then down here is where my little potted plant collection is starting. This was the first. These are end sets, so very similar to bananas, but they grow a lot more compact, and often they're quite red rather than green. And then I've just got some marigolds in here planted around. These flowers all finished very quickly, so I'm debating on cutting them off to try to promote some new flowering. And the thyme here has stopped flowering too. This guy, and that guy you saw in my most recent video, and then my agave, and I've got a geranium there, and then this end set here with some what were they called? They're petunias, but they were called something weird, like I want to say fallopias, but I don't think that's right. I'm not sure. But they're coming into flower really nicely, and they look really, really good. I don't often go for these colours, and this was supposed to be burgundy, and it's come out very much dark pink, but it's still really pretty, and it looks nice with the red. Right, and then like the main flower bed here. The dahlias are starting to flower nicely. The majority of them are coming up this colour, but we do have some. These are called night butterfly, and that is incredible. Look at that. So there's those in there as well, and then I've got the stackies, lamb's ears down here, which are all flowering, looking really pretty. But yeah, basically the Verbena bonariensis is like the showstopper at the moment. My red Acer is looking terrible. It's kind of not liking its life this year. But yeah, everything else is looking really pretty over here. Got my Easter Island heads over there. I don't know if you guys have seen them before. Oh, they're hiding behind weeds. Ignore that. Pull those up quickly. But yeah, I've got the other Easter Island head down there. All these grasses are, I don't remember the name of them, but they're ornamental grasses, and they get really feathery seed heads. So, and then down here I've got a little Nepeta. It's quite hidden down there, but yeah. And I just remembered, I forgot to mention how beautiful these Crocosmia are. These are Crocosmia lucifer, and they normally grow very, very tall, but they've not grown too tall at the moment. But the red is just lovely. I don't know if that's focusing properly. But yeah, and the cannas are flowering as well, which I never grow cannas for their flower, but I mean, it's quite pretty. I've got here my Miscanthus Morning Light, which is probably my favourite grass that I've got in the garden at the moment. I don't really know how well it's showing up on camera, but it's behind these cannas here, and then the alliums, which I showed a second ago, but they look better from this angle, I think. Yeah, so that Morning Light Miscanthus, I don't know if you can see the foliage. It's just got the variegation for it. It's really pretty. And then over this half of the garden I've got some more, these are called night, something to do with the night, I can't remember, but tiger lilies. what were they called? Like night. I want to say Night Fury, but I feel like that's a dragon. And then here we've got some, I don't remember the name of these, but they're really pretty and they're spreading quite a lot. I don't know if you can see, they're all coming up over there. Ignore the ladder under my tree. I've been using the ladder to pick cherries. Yeah, but these are looking really pretty. Night Rider? I feel like they're Night Rider maybe. Or did I just say that? I don't know. Right, and then of course I need to show you these dahlias. Look at the size of them. Like, I've got big hands, like I'm 6 foot and I've got quite big hands, but that is just incredible size. They're so much bigger than they were last year. Like, that one's hitting the roof. That's not gonna fare too well. But yeah, they're looking huge. These are called Sam Hopkins, just in case you're wondering for the variety name. And they are incredible. That colour is lovely. And they do sometimes grow through and they have like one white petal. And it's just really, really interesting. But yeah, there's those. Right, now here we have the hanging baskets. These are at the front. That is insane, the growth it's put on since I last showed you guys, and I definitely love the colours. I chose some good ones. They're really pretty and they smell amazing as well. So yeah, there's that one, and I'll quickly show you the other one. A shaded spot, but this one has grown really nicely too. This one's a lot more compact than the other one, but it is starting to trail now. So yeah, looking really pretty. Right, so I hope that was enjoyable, nice to see for some of you. It wasn't all of my garden, but it was everything that was kind of looking pretty or that I could bear showing. So yeah, if you've got any questions about what I showed or I didn't say the variety name, just leave a comment and I'll let you know, because I do know the majority of the variety names of the plants in my garden. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little tour. I know it's very rushed, and I hope the sound wasn't too bad from the wind. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, because I do work really hard on this sometimes. And yeah, it's nice when it all starts flowering, because then I can enjoy it as well as my family, because they all just see it as leaves until it flowers, which is a shame. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and definitely leave suggestions in the comments to let me know what you guys want to see. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching.